Good morning, students, and welcome to our YouTube channel Ignan Modern School. So, in the previous videos, we are just going through the chapter number 14, that is wind and storm. In that, we have just seen the characteristics of the wind and wind wave. So, first of all, what is wind wave? Let us see that. Wind wave. Okay. Then after, here it is an instrument instrument used to find the direction of wind is called wind wave. Wind wave. Okay. So here we have seen many of the things from which we can see that the direction of the wind is in which direction. So that instrument is known as the wind wave. That is an instrument used to find the direction of wind is called wind wave. You can see the picture is given over here of wind wave. Here. Okay. Then after there is an activity to construct a simple wind wave. Materials needed: a small bottle, a plastic straw, stiffened cardboard, scissor, adhesive tape, a big pot filled with sand, magnetic compass and magnet marker pen. Method: cut out the shape of an arrow with a point tip and a broad tail from the cardboard. The pointed tip should have a smaller surface area than the tail. Then after, stick one end of the plastic straw to the middle of the arrow such that the straw and arrow are perpendicular to each other. Insert the other end of the straw into the mouth of the plastic bottle. Bury a large portion of the bottle in the pot of the sand. Make sure that the mouth of the bottle is well open above and that the arrow can move freely. Use the compass to locate the direction north, south, east and west and mark them on the bottle or a pot. Then after, place the pot or pen at the high place where the wind blows. What do you see? When the wind blows, the arrow turns and points more or less steadily at a certain direction. Conclusion: when the wind blows, the pressure on the arrow shaped carbon board, since the tail is bigger, it gets pushed more than a smaller tip. The point tip of the arrow points of the direction from which the wind is blowing. So from that we can know that how much wind is blowing. Okay, you have to make like this. Here it is an arrow and here it is a tail. Okay, then after, as we have to fix in a bottle or a pot, and then after you can have to write north, south, east, west on the pot or the bottle, so you can know the direction of the wind. And then after, there is an instrument see here. The instrument is known as the anemometer. So the instrument used to measure the wind speed is called the anemometer. So let us write that. Okay. Then after, the instrument instrument used to measure wind speed is called an anemometer. Anemometer, okay, that is known as the anemometer. And a cup and anemometer is the most common type of the anemometer. When the wind blows, the cup rotates. They will rotate faster if the speed of the wind is greater. The speed can be calculated by measuring the speed of rotations of the cup. Okay, here you can see the cup anemometer is given, the figure is given. Okay students, in that what is it happens that as we know, the due to the wind the cup has a like shape like this, so it will rotate. So from the rotation we can know that in this much time, this much rotation, then after we can know the speed of the wind. Okay students, then after moving further to the storm, here we have completed the wind and our new topic, that is storm, that we are starting. So here storm, so first of all, what is storm? That is, storms are atmospheric disturbance accomplished by very strong high speed winds. Okay, here first of all, what is storm? Here storms are atmospheric disturbance accompanied by the very strong and high speed winds. Okay, we know that when it is a little wind, then it is normal, and then after it is very heavy wind which just take off most of the thing with it, then we can call it a storm. Okay, we have seen many of the time the storm. Here moving further, that is, several storms can be cause large destruction. Ocean storms are known by different name in the different parts of the world. In India they are known as the cyclone. In North America and the California they are called the hurricanes, and in Eastern Asia they are called the typhoons. So here in India, what is the storm is known as? In India, storm is known as cyclones, storm is known as the cyclones. Okay, and here you can see another thing which is given, that is cyclone main topic. Here cyclone develops over the ocean near the equator where the water are warm. Here is a simplified explanation of how they occurs. So the steps are given. Let us see step by step. The step number 1 is warm air over the ocean rises, leaving behind a region of low pressure. Warm air which is there on the ocean, they just leave behind low pressure. So warm air just go creates a low pressure, and then after point number 2, that is colder air from the surrounding rushes it to take its place. Means how it is created. First of all, if I say that the warmer airs which are there, okay, they just leave their places and move further to the another places. So what happens, the cold air which takes its place, so it will be more, means here created low pressure, and the winds that are coming from the high pressure, so the air travel from high pressure to the low pressure. So cold air will come over the here where there is low pressure. Okay students, and here step 1 and 2 continue, and the wind spiralation around the eye of the storm again gain very high speed. This whole storm system consists of an eye and a spiraling winds also move. It is very difficult to predict the exact path a cyclone will take, just like it is difficult to predict the path of a spinning top. Storm system can be tracked by the satellites. Okay, in the meantime, the rising moist air from cloud on the top, several small storm system can be formed and merge to become a much bigger storm. As the wind speed keep building up, the storm get bigger and bigger. A full-fledged cyclone can have a wind speed ranging from 120 km/h to 280 km/h. These cyclones may spread over hundreds of kilometers. The cyclonic storm becomes strong if it passes over warmer ocean water and reduces strength if it passes over cooler water. Some cyclones die down in the ocean itself, as some hit the land. When the eye of the storm hits land, it is said to be landfall. Here, what is landfall? It is given, and we will say that when the eye of the storm hits land, it is said to make landfall. Okay, it is said to make the landfall. Okay, what is landfall? And when the eye of the storm hits land, it is said to make the landfall. The second one, that is, the extent of the damage caused by a cyclone depends mainly on the wind speed. Cyclones give category to 1 to 5. So what is called the Simpson cycle. Category 1 is related mild compared to category 5, which is completely devastating. Okay, here effects of the cyclonic storm. What are the effects? The first one is danger at sea, second is damage on the land. So these both are there. Let us see that effects of the cyclonic storm. Okay, let us see. effect of a cyclonic storm, effect of cyclonic storm. The first one at danger at sea. The first one, that is danger at sea. Second one, that is damage on the land. Damage on the land. Okay, damage on the land. So, due to the cyclonic storm, what will be the effects at the sea and what will be the effects at the land if the storm just reach to the land, then only. So, here danger at sea means it will, big eye will happen, and if there are ships in that eye, then it can harm that ships and the people which are in the ships. Okay, it can be harmed, and due to some storm this, it can also just sink the ship. Okay students, here cyclonic storm produce very high waves. Furthermore, the land level of the sea water rises much above the normal sea level, and the level of the tide is also much higher. These are called storm surge and storm tide respectively. It is very dangerous for the fishermen to go out in the sea during such a time. Every year, a number of fishermen go missing at the sea despite warning. So, it is given by the warning by the weather control that don't go in this area. Why? Because there will be a storm over there. So, but then also some of the fishermen go over that side and they are just missing today also. When it is warned, then also they are going there. Then here it is damage on the land. The damage caused by the cyclonic storm depends on the category of this storm. A category 1 cyclonic storm is a middleist in which trees could be uprooted and electric poles and hoardings could fall. There could be a considerable amount of flood caused by the when category 5 is the surveillance. The impact of such storm is catastrophic. Almost all tree hoarding and poles will be blown away and building can be damaged or even totally destroyed. People will have to evacuate from areas likely to be worst effects to safer area wherever large scale destruction is expected in the cyclonic storm. Okay, here in the land what happens? It depends on the category, that in which category the cyclone is there. If it is first, then it can just only damage to the trees and the poles only. But if it is category 5th, then it just blow out all the trees and uproot all the trees and also uproot all the poles. And what happen? It can hit some of the human beings or some of the buildings and damage that also. And due to the storm, cyclonic storm, what happens? It can also harms to the buildings also. Okay, it can also harm to the building and or it can totally destroy that building. Okay, that much power it has. And then coming towards the tornadoes. So first of all, what is tornadoes? Let us see that. What is tornadoes? So here, the tornado tornadoes, that is, a tornado is a is a spinning 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 air column typically shaped like a funnel with one end on other on the ground and the other in a cloud. Okay students, other, that is cloud. Other end is at the cloud. Tornado. A tornado is a spinning air column typically shaped like funnel with one end on the ground and the other in a cloud. It is a funnel like shape and one is at the ground and other is in a cloud. Okay, that is a tornado. Let us see. Wind speeds in the tornadoes are very high and anemometers usually get damaged by the powers of the wind. Tornadoes are generally formed on the land and develop from thunderstorms. They can be very violent, destroying everything in their path. Means from where this tornado goes, destroys all the things over there and then after moves further. Okay students, and here our next topic, that is safety measures during a storm, but that we will see in the next video. And in your homework what you just do is in homework let's answer which is on the page number 175 and find out the exercise answer. Exercise answers of the objectives, which I will just tell. We will first of all complete the last topic and then after I will just give the answers of that answer and then after the exercise objectives. Okay students, we will meet in the next video. Bye students.